Hello and welcome everyone. I am so excited for you to be here. We are figuring everything out as quickly as we can, but welcome to Whale Wars. So excited, so excited. I cannot wait. We have the greatest show lined up for you, and yes, this stream is featuring the great Luhu Uwu, who I will unmute right now. Hello, Luhu.
Hello.
Please let us know if you have any audio troubles or can't see, or I don't know, because we are the only two producers of this amazing competition you're about to see. So bear with us and love us and give us praise because we need it.
And me especially.
Especially
Direct it all
Luhu.
to me, and then I'll forward it to Whale if applicable.
So we have an awesome stream lined up for you guys. If you did not hear Whale Wars, we had signups in our Discord. We chose teams. This will be 5 unique games of ultimate DBD challenges that members of the Discord, if you're in it, will be participating in. So root for them, love them, tell them they're perfect, and I can't wait. It's gonna be a great stream. So without further ado, let's get to the teams. We have Team John Guacamole versus Team Braincell Free Gaming. On John Guacamole's side, we have Soup Direct, Elorum, Not Killer, and Zoe. And on Braincell Free Gaming, we have Robo, Lena, Dire Human, and Sketchy Street. So I hope you guys are ready for some high caliber teams.
It's an incredibly stacked lineup today.
It really is. The Braincell Free Gaming group plays together a lot, and to balance this, John Guacamole's team has a bit more hours, so we'll see how they stack up against each other. I'm so excited. Okay, so what are these challenges? You can see them with the rules command if you want, but we will get to each one by one. The first one is called Duck Hunt. It is worth 1 point. The goal is simple. Down all 4 survivors at once with hatchets. You will be standing on the main building of Garden of Joy, and the survivors will all be beneath you. No perks or items for survivors. They can't stop moving. They can't hide behind objects. They can pick up, but no healing, and they must stay in a preset area. Killers, just no perks or add-ons. So the exciting thing about this is that you have to take 8 health states, but you only have 7 hatchets. So you're really going to have to manage it and at least reload once. Gonna be insane. We are just
gonna be crazy.
It is. We're gonna hop right into this because we will have downtime between other games and we can talk more about it. But for now, we are going to be loading in John Guacamole. I'm sorry. Braincell Free Gaming has elected to no, yes, I was right. John Guacamole has elected to start a survivor, and Braincell Free Gaming Sketchy Street will be playing killer. So without further ado, let us get into the gameplay. 1 second, and I will give Lou the signal in a second. Okay, can we hear the game? I think we can. And whenever we are ready, we will start the timer. Luhu, just give the signal and we will start on swing. Notice the survivors have been sitting here for some time. Once the killer swings. Oh, so okay, they're going.
Oh, okay. That is a swing. That is a swing.
Okay, they start off with a miss. It's
off.
the nerves. It's the nerves. We know the nerves are coming in. 2 misses. This is already tough. This is already tough.
This is an average killer.
Yeah, this is me on the Huntress. Remember, if you had to do this yourself, you would probably be panicking, and I'm sure Sketchy is already panicking.
He's zoning them. He's keeping them in the zone.
Exactly.
A few warning shots to get it started.
Lulu, it's say you're a bit quiet, so just speak up a bit on the mic. I'll turn myself down as well and turn down the game a bit. All right, so that was a joke start. Now we're starting. with a hit on the Throngler immediately.
This is the shot heard around the world on the Throngler. Oh!
Okay, we got it down. We got it down on the Throngler. So, an interesting strategy. Do you go for all injuries first, or do you try and down? Because when you have to reload, you know they're going to be on those pickups.
It is a good point because, you know, with more people on the floor, you don't have to be looking at more moving targets. A little distracting, but, you know...
I do wonder, and they do get him up. They do get him up. The Throngler is alive. Sketchy has a max time here of 3 minutes, I believe. And at that point, we will count the available injures out of 8, injury plus downs. And they're in chase now. That's what's great. We will count the available injury states. Yes. So they will have 1 minute, 20 seconds left to get as many injuries as possible. I gotta be real, I didn't think this game was gonna be this hard. I had it harder originally. I do know that the next killer does play more Huntress, and I know that nerves are big right now, so you know, I've failed on stream. I'm not gonna critique too hard until it's Lena. Second down. You have it down. Just focus in, lock in, Sketchy. Oh, the dodges. Come on, Sketchy, come on. Oh, the fake reload. Huge comes out with the fake reload.
Oh, right.
Okay, we got 2 downs. We got 2 downs. One more hatchet. Not quite, not
threw
quite.
That hatchet at him just to BM that he was already downed, but that's all right.
All right, heals are coming up. Heals are coming up. They could end this with only 2 out of 8 health states.
Alorum and Zoe just totally unscathed by this.
It is, their confidence is simply stunning. All right,
They've
we
started
have.
moonwalking.
That's why I was getting way too confident. Okay, he has 4 out of 8 health states. This is good. Timer is almost up.
Oh, so close. That would have hit me.
And that is the time. The time will be 3 out of 8 health states. The Throngler is up. And you may give the DC signal. We will remember 3 out of 8. And we shall go back to the standby screen. Sketchy's still going. Sketchy is not feeling it. But we didn't want to be here all night. Okay, so we are back to main screen. Go ahead and give the signals, Luhu. Well, what do you guys think of game 1? It moves fast here, doesn't it? Sketchy strong. Sketchy did finish with 3 out of 8 health states. We will see if the next person in line can beat that. I would be pissing my butthole, Big Daddy Dracula's. I would be too. Let's be honest, just jumping straight into a Huntress. I don't know if they warmed up. That is a tough match.
And being more honest, I've already done that. So we're all here. We're all here together and we're in this.
Okay, I will get a few resets of things on my end. I forgot to show, but yes, there is a preset area that the survivors must stay in, and as you saw, it was between these lines right here. So that is how it's going to be. Or I don't know if I showed that. Hold on. It is between these lines right here where they will have to stay, which is why no one cheated. We all have a nice stream of people who don't cheat, hopefully. Okay, let me set up a few things while Luhu sets up a few things, and we will get into the next game as soon as we can. This is going to be our next killer up will be Soup Direct, if you remember Soup. They are a known Freddy main. That's what they're known for in our Discord. Yes, they exist. Yes, they're out here, and they're working their ass off to boost Freddy's kill rate as high as possible.
They're gonna boost Freddy's kill rate on Huntress. It does transfer.
Sorry, we only have 2 producers on this, so we are both doing things in between game downtimes, but we will have them to you as far as possible, and I know we are already loading in. So the win con here is going to be 3+ health states at the end of 3 minutes, or just knocking them all down. And we shall see if they can take the first point off. If you read the rules with the rules command, you'll see that games increase in point values as they go. So they will get more and more important. This is a warm-up game, okay? This is a warm-up game, you know. Just get a little baby points.
Yeah.
What's going on here? This looks cool. WebExo, this is Whale Wars, and we are having a competition of 5 games. You can find more with the info command or the rules command. Who came up with the match types? I did. I came up with them, or I stole them. This one is called Duck Hunt. Luhu, does it look like we are about ready to go?
We are ready to go on your signal.
Okay. Transition in here. We are live, and you may give the signal that the Throngler can start taking health states on a swing. And here they go. Let's see if a Huntress main does any better. They don't. They don't.
It's the warm-up swing.
First hatchet missed. Second. Oh, this is rough.
It's the warm-up first set. Oh, never mind.
Because
we are in it.
I tested this in a custom game with one bot wandering across the street, and I hit them. So I assumed it would be easy. But the wild movement of survivors is quite tricky at times. One hatchet left. It does not count. It does not count. They're going to have to go in for a reload. Survivors cannot heal during this game mode. They can only pick each other up. Otherwise, I don't know. I bounce these around just my brain, so. Some rules are just straight up arbitrary.
And that's because. Period. All right.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Good. Good shot on the B. Lena taking a hit. Sketchy Street walking.
Ooh.
Oh, that was Dire Human walking. Apologize. Okay, he does have the win con.
Wow.
Can he hold it to the end of the game? He has 4 injuries, which actually does mean that he is gonna win. I didn't really realize that when I put this together, but I think Soup is going for blood. I think they're gonna take the full slug. They want it. They barely get up. Yeah,
no,
go.
he's not pressing AD on his keyboard. That is just the natural setting of DVD spectator mode.
Yes. Unfortunately, Killer is quite buggy. Can we get a survivor POV for a moment?
I was about to say, let's
see how it is on the beaches of Normandy. Much more intense down here, and you can see they're just dominating. They're using the objects well without totally cheating, but they do have 2 on the ground. Heals during reloads. Pickups happening now, and there is 1 minute left to see if he can get them down. Yeah, this is the real view right here. This is first-person action movie. Oh, such a close miss right there. He has 5 hatchets for 2 injuries. 4 hatchets. They will not risk picking up while he's throwing, I believe. Oh, he's got to make these 2 count.
It really looks like they're going for the moral victory here.
They want to take this to the 3 minutes.
Oh.
Just like Rocky, they want to... Oh, this is rough. Oh, they better start picking up. Just like Rocky wanted to go the 15 rounds, they just want to get to the 3 minutes, you know? We lost, but let's lose with some dignity. This was, you know, their strength. This game was much harder than I thought it would be. I'm not gonna lie. The Discord bot, Drac has a cooldown, that's all. Okay, we are at the 3 minute mark, and that is gonna be...
last 3.
Well, let's just see. Let's just see if he takes him down. Let's give him a chance. We'll give him a chance. He did win the game. Get him. Come on. One more. One more. Okay. That's all good. It's all good. Excellent play from everyone there. So that was Duck Hunt. What did you guys think of Duck Hunt? Lena DC'd like a coward. Well, classic Lena. The next game.
DC, like someone who listens to the person that is in charge of telling them to DC,
Yes.
who was wrong.
Frostprint says I would have 4K'd 5'd these baby survivors. Maybe next time. If Whale Wars is a big success, we'll get you in the next game. Elena, classic, yes. More Survivor POV. Okay, we will get on that. They were so inefficient on gens. I totally agree. I don't think they had any idea what they were doing. Okay, we are going to move to the next game. This is one of my personal favorites. Actually, first, let me get the score up. Which is going to be, if I can click it, 1-0 in favor of John Guacamole. Now, this is one of my favorite games coming up. It is called Kill Bills. The goal is to kill 2 bills. Survivors will be on Midwich against a double iridescent Myers, which means he can insta-kill anyone. And they cannot use any perks, lockers, they can't heal, they can't do gens. They will also all be injured because Bill is super loud. So they will set up out front in the beginning. This one will also be on a time limit. The only banned perk on the killer side is play with your food because you could just farm stacks in the beginning easily. And of course, you must play Myers. Eerie add-ons. Bills deserve it. I think so too. So the goal is to kill 2 bills. Now, there is some counterplay available. Survivors cannot just sit on gens, of course, to get the on-purpose pull, and they can't get in lockers to avoid the exposed, but they can slow vault windows, pallets. If they find a chest, they can try and start that. If they simply hold W, it will be extremely tough because Myers is 104% on this with double Eries. So he will struggle to catch up. That is why Myers is allowed perks, because hopefully the teams chose perks that will mitigate that. Let's see, what else? This is Midwich, so hold W is definitely dangerous. And the Bills can die by any means. So if they bleed out, if they get sacrificed, or if they just get moried, that is all fair game. So we'll see how the Survivor counterplay works. 72 people. The comp scene is out tonight. We are comp now. Everyone is going to put this in their bio. We are officially Whale Wars competitors. Well, I'm still not, but all these people are. So yes, all survivors will be Bill, and that game is currently being set up. I'm going to adjust the some of the overlays really quick, and we will have you in shortly. Let's go. Oh, I think I forgot to change a team box last game. All good. We won't forget anymore. Excellent. I'll fix that in post. Who is T1? That is their logo. Okay. So we are loading in. We are working now. The Bills are taking their pregame stock and injuries that they have to take. Or they should be. And we will hop in a sec. How is everyone doing tonight? I'm so excited for this event. Like, you guys, we have some great games lined up. They just get more exciting as they go. And it's just a new way to play DBD, I think.
Not only challenges for the players here, but also challenging the minds of everyone in chat as to what DBD can be.
Exactly. 144p. Oh, okay. Thick Boy is in a remote country with bad internet. You scared me. I thought I was having stream issues, Thick Boy. So I think we can pan over right now and see the pregame warm up that's happening.
It is a trip.
So these are the Bills setting up, and the tier 3 has begun. And Luhu, you can let them know that the Bills can go hide, and I will start a timer.
Starting now.
Okay, 30-second timer started. The Bills will go hide for 30 seconds. So much coughing. Yes, we chose Bill because he is quite loud. This killer has elected to go brutal strength. This killer Alorm has gone brutal strength. Spirit Fury Enduring, which is I think what I would have picked, and then a perk to find survivors, which I think is also a good pick in case you can't hear their loud ass pneumonia coughing.
Yeah, that's what I would have done right there. That's the technique.
Okay, that is 30 seconds. You can let them know that they can start when ready. And we are off. First, gonna just get instant info on the Bills. And we have found them on floor 2. Trying to crouch, trying to hide that pneumonia. I don't think it'll work. Now, Myers is very slow, so we'll see how the survivor counterplay works against this. Gonna start off just clearing some doors. Alorm is good at the game. Well, I hope so. Oh my gosh, they already found a bill. Let's see if they can pull a hit. Nope, they will respect. This is quite sketchy. Perfect, perfect. No worries. Just gonna take it. The most dangerous rooms here are the rooms with just desks. There is no pallets in there. Oh. You really just gotta use them. Luckily, they have another pallet on this room, but they will have to be careful. And survivors have a little extra leeway just because Myers is so slow. So they now have Spirit Fury up. Oh no, Lena is just caught out. Lena's just straight up caught out. She went the wrong way. Does she make anything?
Oh.
Oh.
No.
One bill is going down at 102. They will simply have to get one more. Lena ran out the wrong door. B panicked. B absolute panicked. I would too if there was a murderer after me.
They are sweating. You can see it.
They are. One bill down at 115. I think that's a great first kill, honestly. Midwich can be a lot crueler than that. I know Lena's hurting about that one too, because I believe Midwich is one of her favorite maps. Bill has been found here. Mind Game's coming out. They did not drop the pallet on the wrong side. This is looking bad too. Okay, they have one more pallet. They have one more. No stun available.
You know this is comp because you have to drop Andes in here.
Exactly. If they were bold, they would just run that shit. Lena dropped the brain cell. Well, this is brain cell free gaming, Nessie Bite. So that is lore accurate. After this, I think they're trapped in this room. They've used every pallet up and down.
They zoned themselves back up, and I don't know where we go from here.
We will see if they find anything. Bill moving. They know they can't get in lockers. Oh, I think they're just gonna waste as much time as they physically can. And once the Mori icon appears, that will be the end of the timer. As Bill gets stabbed. I think
Myers is going through his own thing right now.
He is. Myers is breaking a little bit. So that is a 2:31 time. And you may give, well, I think they want one more kill here. But you may give the command to DC. 2:31. I think that's a tough time to beat. Well, they just take it. I think that's a great time. Okay, we will move back out. And 2:31 will be the time to beat. Bear with us as we set up the next match. I should have got some Trackmania or Kinetic Sand videos or something for the Zoomers here, because maybe I'm losing them, but you just have to listen to the sound of my beautiful voice while I talk about...
It's not too late.
While I talk about the Bill genocide that is happening in this game.
It's not too late to put a YouTube video of Subway Surfers in the bottom corner.
Look, I'm going to say if you want the Subway Surfers, pull up on your phone, pull it up on your side monitor. That's totally allowed. You're allowed to do that. Okay, if you need something to look at besides rules, I get it. Maybe we'll add Subway Surfers for next Whale Wars. Okay, so we will set up the next one. The next killer is going to be the first death, which is Lena. Codename B. Actually, I'll just put B. That's a hard... That nickname goes kind of hard. And their win con to beat will be 2:31. Why is that not working? Okay. Clear that. Okay, what did you guys think of Kill Bills? Would you play Kill Bills with your friends? I don't know. It's a lot of setup for a 2-minute, 30-second game. Someday, eventually, maybe we'll have pro players play Whale Wars. For now, our humble Discord members will absolutely destroy it for us.
Guys, next Whale Wars Nightlight is playing.
Yo, yo, leak. Yes, Lou is right. Nightlight is confirmed. They will be playing in the next Whale Wars, unless they drop out.
We couldn't get actual comp players, so we just had people with X9 vaguely mentioned in their Steam profile to join.
Exactly. All the players in this competition have been accused by someone else of being a comp player at one time or another. Kill Bill survivors are using broken perks. They got nothing. They got nothing. Perks will come into play. The later games will get more creative, and you will probably see some broken stuff and some ridiculous loopholes being abused. But that is the whole competition, to, within reason, be as creative as possible, and wanted to ban as little as possible and give the most amount of options. So, yeah, there will probably be some total bullshit later on. We'll see.
It's not comp, it's chaos, okay? No?
Exactly. Exactly. And when it says 1 times comp winner, tournament winner in their bio, you know, who's to say? Is Kill Whale comp going to become a regular thing, like a seasonal event? I would love to have this more often. We will see how pans out. It is a decent amount of setup, but the more popular it gets, the more help we will get. So if you guys like it, we will absolutely do more. They're all running the Mr. Taterhead builds. Yes. Stolen. These builds stolen straight from Mr. Taterhead. Frostier and Cadillac, thank you so much for the subs. Appreciate the support on the stream. Okay, we are into the second game. We'll be loading in just a second. Considering I was passed up for this Whale Wars, I demand the opportunity to own Wispy next time. We'll see. We'll see. You gotta put together the reel. These players were all chosen for being close in region, close in hours, and generally knowing each other. But in the future, I might allow for full team signups as well. So, okay, let's switch over to what is happening here, which is a bunch of survivors coughing and teabagging. All Bills have been injured. And B is the killer with a time to beat of 2:31. Once we get to tier 3, which really goes up fast.
This really brings me back to working on the front lines during the COVID pandemic. Really fond memories.
Just a bunch of coughing old men staring at you while you stalk them with plans of murder. So,
it's almost too accurate.
You can tell Lena that the 30-second head start can start whenever. When I see Bills running.
Now.
Lena making sure that everyone watching has the worst viewing experience possible. Okay, I will start the head start now.
I hope you all got your Dramamine.
Yes. So Lena, let's see some hiding places. And Lena went with Spirit Fury Enduring again, but also with Game of Foot. According to a chatter, without any means of changing the obsession, we shall see. Want to get free haste from most chase. And Ultimate Weapon instead of Darkness Revealed. Okay, that is 30 seconds. Luhu, once you give the signal, Lena is free to start.
She's off the leash.
Okay, 2:31. That is a tough win con. I hope that Lena finds and murders Bills quickly. Opting to go without using her info perk yet. That Bill was just silent, dude. That dude had no audio. That dude is not gonna be found. Oh, okay. We have a scream.
First one.
Bill has been located. Door has been broken. They do have a pallet into a window here. Not bad. I believe the first kill happened at 1:15, so the pace is gonna have to go quick. And being a 104% killer while the survivors are all 100% is absolutely brutal. You will just have to... Oh! Opts for the slug instead. Okay, changes obsession. And what's she gonna go for? You can go for the hook, or you can force them to wiggle. They will be opting for the hook. Okay, this is a strategy.
Yeah. Nice little different way of looking at things here. I like it.
Maybe Bill will kill themselves. That could work. If Bill's not feeling well. Myers on the search for the next target. Panic could be setting in.
You can see them debating to go for the save.
Yeah, do they want to give the free
no
timer?
debate at all.
Save not happening. And someone got crows. They forgot that that was a thing that could happen. Gonna use ultimate weapon again. So I saw some interesting ideas for these games in the chats beforehand, and none of them got used. I was ready for Stealth Myers. I thought Stealth Myers was gonna come in somehow.
They kind of did like a switcheroo on us so that we wouldn't know what to expect.
Exactly.
I appreciate that this is a two-way street. A sketchy two-way street, almost.
The Throngler in danger here. Oh my gosh. And takes another slug. And I think the Throngler knows that there is no way that B can get this win con in time. Zoe has been saved at this point, and we will see what the next move is with the win con dwindling. I think John Guacamole really effectively utilized the fact that they could jump over pallets. That was an underutilized part last time because they just kicked every pallet. I don't think they were ready for that.
I think I like Lena's confidence in terms of, you know, knowing that she can clutch this out and get 2 kills. Well, actually,
I honestly
I
didn't
just like her confidence.
I didn't make I didn't make plans for how far we should go. I think we should give one more bill a chase, and then we can inform Lena that 2 minutes 30 seconds is not actually this long. But I think that everyone deserves a chance to murder a bill.
I want to see an old man get grabbed by the neck.
Lena's just kicking doors at this point.
Lena's playing for her own objective.
Exactly. Oh, has found a savior. Will this bill face an untimely death? Coughing. Nope, they're securing the Throngler kill. Good. Excellent comp strats.
Is waiting for them to die from their emphysema.
This person skipped the window. Lena with the logger shortcut. Okay, they have a good pallet here. 2 bills.
We got 2.
Will a kill happen? No, she sensed another one. There was too much coughing. There's Bloodlust 1. Very important.
What is it? 1 bill in the hand is worth 2 in the bush?
I think 2 bills in the pallet room is worth... okay. A bill has been killed. A bill has been killed. Great job, Tulina. Luhu, you may inform them that the DC is alright at this point. And John Guacamole will roll out to a 2-point lead. Okay. What is everyone's you think the comeback is imminent? I don't think this lead will last, because just like all unfair games, the point values go up as the games go on, which just allows for anyone to come back at any time. People love that. Viewers love that. Players hate it. Sweep? If a sweep happens, I would be incredibly surprised. So he brought an entourage. How many games total? We have 3 more games going, but they will each probably get longer. Which leads me to our next game as we set up the next. And that is going to be... 1 second. Protect the President. This game is now worth 2 points because it is harder. Now the goal, as we all know, Nemesis, they love the unhook notification. They love to run back there. So Nemesis will be trying to tunnel out the object of obsession in the fastest time possible. Now, this is the object of obsession user, not just the obsession in the game. So if it switches for any reason, they have to get the original user. Survivors have reassurance banned because it can just extend hook states a little too long, and distortion just because no one wants to watch that. Killer has absolutely no restrictions, and survivors have no restrictions other than that. I do know that there is a Nemesis main on team... I can't even remember the team name. BFG, Brain Cell Free Gaming. So we will see how they build up. This is their chance to tie up the score. Let's check on a few things and undo some splits. Yeah, so our next killer coming up is Dire Human. And they do have Nemesis experience. So I'm very excited. I'm excited to see what a good Nemesis does. Now, you may be wondering about win cons on this game. How'd you come up with the idea of Kill Bill and Duck Hunt? Kill Bill, I saw a tweet about playing hide and seek on Midwich. I'll probably link the tweet in the video we make. I don't know where it is right now. And that eventually turned into Kill Bills. Duck Hunt, I just thought that there should be like a shooting gallery one. Dire's been playing Nemesis, so yeah, having perks will be taken off the leg weights. Good to hear. Okay, let's talk about this game really quick. The win cons, first is killing the object of obsession in the fastest time possible. The second win con is going to be if the object of obsession escapes, whoever has the most hook states on them, so whoever does the most damage to him. And the third, if they have the same hook states, is just going to be whoever had the faster escape, that team will win. So my personal prediction, I think both obsessions will die. I don't think anyone's getting out. The teams don't even have to do gens if they want. If they think they can elongate the obsession's life longer without gens, then all the power to them. Where did Trapper ASMR go? We're not going to do any redeems for this stream. I'm sorry. I need the core footage to be intact without Trapper being yelled at or yelling at the camera. Whales and old heads, Duck Hunt is obvious. I have never played Duck Hunt, okay? I just know about it. Knowing about something is not, that doesn't make anything. Bring it back? What do I need to bring back? Oh, I wouldn't know how to bring it back at this point if I tried. Like, my OBS is so perfectly set up to stream this tournament, you guys don't understand. Maybe we'll just pipe in some Trapper ASMR randomly into the YouTube video. How about that? Would that make everyone happy?
Right, we are in lobby when you want to.
Okay. Yeah, actually, let's see the map offerings that lead. This game actually will start normally, so let us transition to the lobby and go ahead when you are ready. Look, you can still get a Trapper. Oh, I heard a Trapper groan in my ear. Yo, Mossborb, thank you so much for the support on the stream. Appreciate it. And big thank you to Luhu for producing and casting insane balance of roles and coordinating the players. They're doing it all. I'm not doing anything, pretty much. I'm just sitting here. I don't even have to have DBD open.
And guys, remember, all subs and bits from tonight go to me directly.
Exactly.
Which doesn't even get a cut. So.
Exactly. Yes, everything will go to Luhu. So definitely subscribe a bunch. I definitely won't go back on that. What are the winners playing for, you might ask? The winners are playing for a gold Discord name to be held until the next Whale Wars and a copy of the new chapter, the Tomb Raider chapter coming out next week. Thank goodness I didn't have to balance around new babysitter, man, because that perk would have been insane in some of these games.
And unfortunately, the losing team gets banned from the channel forever.
Exactly.
And not even waiting until next Whale Wars. It's just over.
It is, yeah. It's gonna be tough for them, but I think it's best. Okay, Killer opting for no offer. I don't know. I didn't realize we couldn't see him. Someone didn't bring an offering, which is strange. I definitely would have thought they would all want them. They probably forgot. Subbed and no notification. A Mad Dragon, I apologize. But I also don't see your sub, so you might just be lying. Okay, what do we have? Nemesis is starting the match. They are on the wrong map, so the map was not set. Lou. So we can DC. Oh no, builds. Hopefully they didn't spoil the builds too hard. But yes, that is the toughest thing to remember, is that the killer has to have the map on. Like I said, of course things were gonna go wrong. Minus half a hook penalty. I think, you know what? I think we should just kill the killer. Wait, this is killer. Oh, I'm sorry. Not killer is playing this one. I'm sorry. So I have to change that anyway. Not killer is not the. That's very confusing. But not killer is playing killer.
That may have been my bad, but I'm not going to take accountability for it.
Don't worry about it. It was definitely their bad. I doubt they had time to change their builds to optimally do it, or whatever. I don't know. However they would want to cheat, I doubt they care.
I just want to make a flat statement that if you do change your builds in occasions like these, you are a nerd.
Yeah, I'll go compare. I'll go compare the stream and we'll retroactively reset the entire competition. Yo, a Mad Dragon, thank you so much for the prog sub. Appreciate the support. I do see it, and it says "G." I'll read your "G" notification for everyone. How about that? Okay, now the game is coming up. I missed the offering screen. I'm assuming it was the same, but we shall see. Okay, we are in on Wrecker's Yard now. It is the correct map. Dire Human. Sorry, Not Killer is playing. I have to switch the killers again. Okay, there we go. Not Killer is playing for John Guacamole. Object of Obsession is Dire Human, and I believe they have been spotted out. Nemesis is actually chasing Robo. They may not have caught that the Obsession is not Robo because they brought Metal of Man or something to switch, which is a very clever strategy.
The difference between the obsession and being the object of obsession.
Exactly.
Very important distinction.
And it was made clear to the players, so they will have to notice at some point. I'm sure their team will also yell at them, but right now, oh my gosh, I didn't even start the timer. Whoops. There we go. Okay, we'll add in whatever seconds. Oh, what was that? Probably like 30? We'll see. If it comes down to it, I'll have to go back and retime. Hopefully that doesn't happen.
Robo going down in the comp corner.
Wasting a good amount of time. Yeah, let's say it's 45 seconds or so. And they are going to keep pretending while Dire Human hides. If I was Dire Human, I would be hopping in the locker every time Object was about to proc.
What's really interesting about this game is it does decide the 2024 election. President is protected the longest.
I think it does, yeah. And you better be rooting for whatever dementia patient you want to win, because otherwise, you know, it could happen. You know, it could happen. The wrong thing could happen. Dire Human has taken a punch, but the Nemesis still doesn't realize, and they're going to continue to go after Robo. Isn't this impossible? Object of Obsession only activates as the Obsession. Honestly, Slashy, probably. If they're not seeing it, then they will not know, and they'll just have to kill everyone. Luckily, I'm pretty sure both teams have thought of this amazing strategy. This is just a 4K game. It's whatever you want it to be, Zavada, okay? I said at the beginning of the stream, I have not thought through all of these game rules.
It's not about what's impossible. It's what's already in the rules and that we cannot change.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly it. You know, however they decide to break these games, that's not my problem. My problem is that there's a winner and there's a loser. We are watching a game of DVD. Yeah, but it's a Nemesis game, so I mean, it's cool at least. They could also accidentally kill Dire Human. That is possible.
A little RNG element added in.
Yes, and the players should know that they do not DC without Luhu's command, so they will keep playing even if Robo dies on the hook. I think Not Killer's doing very well, honestly. Guys, we made the rule slide in MS Paint. We can't change them. That is actually true, Zavada. So going right back to Robo, who is not the object of obsession. This is rough. Can we get a look at the survivor perks?
Dire Human, running object of obsession.
Windows, off the record, and some perk that I don't even know what it does. We have background player for the people and metal, which is how they got the obsession to switch in the beginning. And cleansing the totem. Oh, and Robo is dying. Robo is dead at 4 gens, I believe. So they have a good chance of getting to the obsession eventually, because it is a 3v1 at 4 gens. They will keep playing. I'm sure that they know that it might not have been them, especially when they don't get the notification that the game is not over. Which perk didn't you know? I don't know, the Yunjin one? Like...
Self-preservation.
Yeah, self-preservation. I think it's if someone gets hit near you, you don't leave scratch marks.
That's right.
Oh yes, and Luhu, there is spectator bugs if you switch back while someone's hooking, so be careful of that. That's the only one I know about.
What's great is I know that, and I still did it.
Nice, nice. In all fairness, he was being word. So Dire Human is healing again. We shall see, and we're adding about 45 seconds to the time. During the game downtime, I will go down and track down how much time actually needs to be added. Alina crushing a gen. And at this point, sorry, Not Killer has to know that he is just going to have to kill people as fast as possible and look for clues if he can find them. I doubt he can. It's probably totally impossible, like Zavada pointed out. Searching for the invisible reset that somehow, I don't know, I thought it happened over there too. And Lena will be completing another gen.
Dire Human, not even sweating, not even running around the map. He is just taking a leisurely stroll.
They really are, and since there's no perk to switch the obsession, he probably will not get caught. And this is practically evil. The only thing we can hope is that the other team also thought of this and does not get cursed with bad obsession RNG. Lena trapped between a zombie and a nemesis.
A little pincher attack right there.
Exactly, exactly. This nemesis has clearly watched Christopher Nolan. And they definitely saw the save coming. Oh, this is big. This is big. This could be an easy way to end the game and ensure that your obsession is dead.
Everyone dead except the object of obsession.
If they get hatch, I will be incredibly impressed. There could have been hatch offerings in play, and we'll see what Not Killer does. I'm sure that their team Discord is talking to them and telling them what they should or shouldn't do. And it looks like they're not going to pick up. They do not want to risk that hatch. But this is good. It's a 5:18 timer. And going. What would your strategy have been here, Luhu? Seeing as how it's a totally random bullshit guess. Would you have simply 4K'd at 5 gens?
I get an average of 0 to 1 kills on Killer anytime I load in. I would have just done my best. No strategy in mind, just bloodthirst and intent. But I think I'd do exactly what Not Killer is doing right now. It's unfortunate, but you know?
Yeah, secure the hook stages, keep a slug on the ground, deny hatch, and be ready, like all Nemesis mains are, for that unhook notification, because that could be your final kill that you desperately need. And there it is. They will be heading back. Sneaky Ash. I love the fact that he played the loudest character to be the sneakiest. I would say, though, that Team One Functioning Brain Cell, or Brain Cellless Gaming, no, they don't have any brain cells. They have done a great job at protecting their president. I would give them an A+ on this. If the Secret Service's strategy was to disguise the president as someone else, I think that'd be even applicable in real life. Stealth Ash really just got away. Okay, at this point we have an injury and an instant unhook coming through. And Not Killer's got to be sweating. He's got to be hoping that he just like gets one of these and that we call the DC, because he has no idea who is the obsession at this point. If only the game designer had actually read the perks and understood what would give it away or not. Luckily, the
I
teams did read the perks and have found their way through these loopholes.
I only have my best guesses as to what these perks are and a vague remembrance of what they do.
Well, they did bring Force Penance to prevent body blocks. I believe their totem got cleansed that stops pallets from being dropped, and Force Hesitation should snowball. But here we just have B again getting down, and Not Killer is just going to hope that this is the correct person. Sketchy coming in to make sure that they are known.
Wow.
And drop a
that was
flashbang.
cinematic.
That was. I really like that. If there was points for style, we'd add it on right now. But if I'm Nemesis now, I'm thinking they have to know that the Obsession would not run around and do that. And I would be thinking that Ash is definitely the Obsession at this point.
And once again, Ash just barely doing the minimum to not get kills above his head.
I really do think they want the hatch. Are you able to check the perks, or I'm sorry, the offerings on the other screen? There was a hatch at Killer Shack. Okay. Make sure you re-click spectate and not continue, by the way. Just a warning. So they are going to be looking for the hatch play, and this is a true comp game now because nothing's happening. I think Sketchy is trying to make themselves known. Nemesis is taking the bait. This has worked out amazingly for this group. No, he's not taking the bait. He is not taking the bait.
No.
Does get a little bit of progress. He knows that he can leave Sketchy alive, and Wrecker's Yard, honestly, is one of the harder maps to hide on. Unfortunately, Dire Human is uninjured, which is very rough. And at this point, I know Not Killer is wishing they brought some kind of info perk. He's just behind
Dire
the
Human has been here for the last 3 minutes.
Maybe they'll forget crows can happen. Right now, everyone in chat getting PTSD from the games where 2 survivors left. Hide. One of the most unfortunate experiences. All this while the timer is going.
This is less Protect the President and more hide and seek at this point.
Sure. At what point? Maybe at 15 minutes, we'll say that's great. You have max time because no one wants to watch this.
At the point where the lobby times out after an hour, that is when we will call the result.
Like, I don't think that happens in customs. That's the crazy thing. So we could be here all night. Subway Surfer, please, a chatter request.
24-hour Killer Whale stream, guys.
Yes, this is actually the subathon, and we just watched Nemesis walk around a map. Okay, I think he's heading in the right direction. And Sketchy deciding to actually do the gens, which means they could just try and get out.
Let's see, will he see his little head peek out?
Why doesn't he just see his glowing heartbeat? Is he stupid?
Just know. Just know where he is.
Unfortunately, walks right by him, and Sketchy is going to pop another gen soon. This means that Not Killer has roughly 90 seconds between the next gen getting done to stop this. Or will they simply go for Sketchy? If this was reverse psychology and Sketchy was the obsession, this would be excellent, excellent games.
Alright, we are back into the intensity of the chase.
Very much. I think Not Killer has given up. He says, I will go here and race you for the hatch. If he can close it, then he can take his chances on gates.
A classic Nemesis play of just slugging.
Exactly. If only the zombies could do anything. Okay, I like the ideas here though. Get these edge map corners. You gotta check. It is so brutal to check the map as an M1 killer.
I'm realizing that Dire Human is basically cosplaying as a zombie in terms of how slowly and aimlessly he is walking around this map.
Dire Human pretending to be Nemesis of zombies is a great call. Okay, I think Sketchy has about 2 minutes left, which means Dire Human does have to make his way to Shack, and they will have to try and make that hatch play. This is in the area. He is leaving scratch marks. Gonna try and pick up, extend it even more. Fast zombies are not pulling their weight. Let's check in on the survivors and see how they are doing. Sketchy just running, throwing off, and Dire still walking around.
Sketchy acting out, throwing a fit,
Yes.
waiting for this game
Absolute
to be over.
tantrum. What is the grand
Oh,
prize? Oh,
he
has found
you.
Ash. He's found Ash. Finally, he has his object. All he has to do is camp this man to death.
The eagle has left the nest.
And we will see Dire's chase skills put on display here. Has to loop the 4 lane. And maybe taking a tentacle here. No, he respects. Brutal. Imagine escaping this chase.
They would not wait for my call to DC. They would just do it. Oh, close call.
Oh, almost gets a zombie. Let's take a look at Dire Human's perspective. Oh, poor Nemesis, poor Nemesis. Gonna take him to Shack. This is such a brutal win con already. Gonna take a whip. But if someone can easily beat this, it is gonna be Dire Human who does main Nemesis.
Something interesting is that it seems that Sketchy
He's doing
has
the
forgotten
gen.
to protect the president. Instead is happy to see him die.
He said, if you can run him for 90 seconds, then I will get you.
This is almost like season 1 of House of Cards. Dire Human.
Is he actually gonna be scared? Oh no, he's actually scared of the balancing. This is so brutal to watch. This game did not go their way. Which is good though, because we were moving way too fast. Okay, this means that 2 minutes, and I would not leave this hook. I would be exactly 16 meters away, not activating face camp, but oh, if he lets Sketchy unhook and then Dire Human possibly hides, that could be absolutely awful. And yes, for all the chatters who are thinking of perks, okay, there is the unhook. For all the chatters who are thinking of perks, these games will get meta solved more. I purposefully gave these survivors only 48 hours to figure out their builds and strategies because I didn't want them to optimize it too hard. But for the next Whale Wars, that will of course happen if we reuse any of the games. So you may plan well. Absolute safe here. Oh no, why didn't he whip? I don't know if he was waiting. Oh, he's waiting off the record. Okay, smart, smart, smart. Not Killer, smarter than me. And soon, Ash will juice as long as humanly possible. Got him.
And that is as long as humanly possible.
That is on. You know what? That's my average 4-lane loop strategy. So here, not quite sure. Does he? Oh, maybe he's taking the risk that Sketchy is the obsession, and knows he can take a quick kill. Without. I don't know. I don't know what the strategy is. Maybe he's just keeping track of everyone.
Just trying to herd cats here.
Or his survivor team is screaming at him right now, kill Dire Human, kill Dire Human. If he can hook them both though, he can end the game sooner because as soon as Dire Human's icon turns, that will be the end of the timer. Sketchy getting picked up. This was a rough. Oh, gives him a knock. Does he think this? I don't think this is correct. I think you got to pick up. You have to hook. It's faster to bleed at this point. Okay, Zavada. I'll trust Zavada because they usually know more than me. I didn't know what the hook stages were. Okay, that is Dire Human going to the sacrifice icon in a few seconds. And that's it. 1653 win con. I'm gonna add 30 seconds, and if it's close, we'll check it. Wow, absolutely brutal game for Team John Guacamole. That is a very tough win con. especially if they get worse. Object of Obsession RNG, great job to Team Brain Cell Free Gaming for protecting their president extremely well. Okay, we will get into setting up the next game. I don't know if the next one will be as long, but we'll see. The next 2 games after this will definitely not. This is probably the longest fully played out game that there is. Okay, so set the win con. Bear with me while I set up the next thing. That was fire. That was a lot of waiting, but they did do a great job.
I'll tell you, I was on the edge of my seat for the entirety of that 15
I was
minutes.
too.
I don't know about you.
I was on the edge of my seat begging for him to find it. Sorry, but you know, I can't fault the teams for using the rules that they're given. They did a great job. A massive win con, tough to beat. So the final win con with 30 extra seconds will be 17:23. Like I said, if it's close, I will go back and update it. My bad for not starting a timer like an idiot. Okay. All right, hey, we are halfway through Whale Wars. How's everyone doing? This seems miserable. Infuriating strat, good work. Sometimes the most infuriating strats are the best. We will see how the next team comes out swinging. And if they can get the Object of Obsession user a little bit faster. I'm guessing rules will change for future Whale Wars, but for now, this is what we got.
All right, telling them to load in when ready.
Okay, let's do it.
Saying something is more interesting than Comp Huntress is maybe the lowest bar.
That is, Comp Huntress, I believe, is actually banned in DBD League right now. They even comp players recognize that Comp Huntress sucks. Let me check. Yeah, they didn't want a player this season. They said we've had enough of this. For those who don't know, Comp Huntress is essentially get a hook and then camp it to death, because while throwing hatchets at other gens, it is not a very exciting thing, and that is why they banned it. Comp Huntress is used to treat insomnia, yes. Meanwhile, Hide and Seek Nemesis is used to wake up in the morning because it's so exciting. Hopefully, so we are going all hooks farther apart and a Mori and a hatch offering. Not Killer in the updates channel was confused, but they were a good sport and played it out like they had to. Looks like we're going for sabotage strats here. And do we know who the object user is? Can we check very quickly? It is
a Lorm.
It is a Lorm, and I will start the timer now, so it is correct. And Maple is shown as the user, which means they got good RNG, and we might be in for another long haul. But we'll see. We'll see how Nemesis main cleans up here. What are some of the perks we have? Spies of the Shadows. That should help quite a bit in finding, and that might have been a reactive perk change, realizing that they did not want to go through the same thing.
We also have Forced Penance and, Forced Penance and Forced Hesitation.
A lot of forcing, again. Yes, and rapid brutality. So I believe that there is a big advantage to going second here, which is knowing that you have a great win con to beat, and also picking some info perks so they can't do the same thing to you. For now, we are going with the normal obsession, which is Not Killer, and Not Killer is an absolute juicer. They won the 1v1 wars like 2 years ago when I had them. They were a top 5 finisher. This person has like 4,000 to 5,000 hours, and right there, Mist Whip and Pallet Stun. It is rough to chase this person for sure. So this is a great bait. It's a great start if they really think that they're the object of obsession.
In a public lobby, the killer would have already DC'd at that moment. So
exactly. This would already be clipped and shipped to YouTube. Baby killer destroyed, and it's
would
over.
already be put on Twitter for rage bait.
This team also opting to crush gens. They have 2 almost done, and a 3rd one started. Actually, they have 2.5 almost done, and a 3rd one started.
Dire Human is just going for the strategy of hunting down the obsession first, and then just winging it from there.
I think that's kind of a good idea. I think that they will start to realize that gens are going quick and realize that they just have to play a normal game and win as fast as possible, because the win con, although it's long, the obsession did die. So if they just get the obsession out, that would be a win. Yeah, I did put time to beat, but I should have put or obsession escaped. My bad. I can't fit that much text up there, okay? The gens are absolutely flying. Obsession escape. Oh my goodness, they're down to 1 gen. This is a comp team. They're playing a comp team. We will leave the new win con. If this obsession just gets out, then they will absolutely... This is so brutal. Oh my gosh, they really played a 16-minute game and it could end in like 5 minutes.
If anyone tabbed out expecting this to take at least 10 minutes...
Tab back in. Tab back in right now.
Tab back in.
We forgot there was other win cons. We, the game makers, may have forgotten the rules briefly.
That is the royal we, but that does not
That was just me.
here,
Yes, sorry.
guys.
I apologize.
Me.
Killa Whale has forgotten his own rules. And at this point, what do? Do you go try and protect a 3 gen? Do you just try to kill a random person, hope for the best?
I would do exactly what he's doing and exactly what I do in all my public lobbies as killer, which is the first survivor I see, that's what I'm going for, and that's what I'm sticking on for as long as possible.
He does see a gen being worked on, so I think he's gonna hope, or they are gonna hope, that Zoe is the user. They are not, though, and I'm guessing Elorum, who's the original, correct, is
yes.
going to have a free out very soon. That was 356 gens. That's like actually that's like actually comp efficiency right there. That's very impressive. 0 hooks. Yeah, this is an actual whale comp game. Zoe going down, but they are going to take the alarm out, and that is going to be 413 and a W. Absolutely insane. I cannot believe that. That is simply unbelievable. They got them out so fast.
I think we're all in disbelief that they beat the 17 minutes and 23 second timer.
That is unfortunate. That is unfortunately what happens. You can see the disgusting builds right there. If you were playing in pubs, that you would screenshot that and post to Twitter immediately. But that will be 2 points for John Guacamole, which already puts them very close to the tournament win con. If you win the first 4 games, you will win the tournament on this. Unfortunately, they still have to play if that happens. But we'll see. Next game is coming up, and it is going to be set up now. So, that being said, Protect the President has happened. The next one is another one of my favorites with Kill Bills, and it is Slugfest. This was actually held by a comp player. I forgot who. I'll give credit later, but I saw them play it. And the goal of the game is to slug all 4 survivors in the fastest time possible. Now, normally this would really be kind of hard. So what the survivors have to do is stay inside or around Saloon main building at all times. They cannot use pallets, so they can't use the pallets around the building or connected to the building. They cannot enter lockers, and all self-pickup perks have been banned. I can read you a list of those in a minute. The killer rules are only hex crowd control banned, and I originally had let it go, but I didn't realize they buffed crowd control to 60 damn seconds, which is like forever. So I thought it was still like 14. Unfortunately, I cannot just have all windows in this building blocked for 60 seconds. Now, this could be time for the brain cell free gaming to come back because Robo is playing killer for them, and Robo is an Oni main, or at least plays a lot of Oni. While I believe John Guacamole does not have as much of an Oni specialist, so depending on the builds, this could be comeback time, and we would move into the final. I'm rooting for that a little bit, but I gotta stay unbiased. We will get into this game as soon as possible, and I will get you a perk list of banned pickup perks. One moment. Luhu, when you're ready, you're free to set up and get them in position whenever you can. Oh, hold on. What do I have? Oh, I'm sorry. It is going to be Zoe as the killer. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Brain Cell Free Gaming will be playing first. My bad. It is going to be Zoe on the Oni. I forgot we alternate every time because I'm stupid. So Zoe will be going first, and then Robo will know the win con time and hopefully perform. Reset this. No win con. Here, the perks that are banned for the survivor side are going to be, one second, Unbreakable, Soul Guard, We're Gonna Live Forever because it's just too fast of heals, No Mither, Plot Twist, and Boon Exponential. So there are still some really good options available. You could run Dark Theory if you could get it up. You could run Made for This, which gives you endurance on heals. Buckle Up gives speed on heals. Balance Landing, Vigil is a good idea. And so self pickup is not all of it, but yeah, this one does not have a time limit because bleed outs count as a slug. So if they have to bleed everyone out, that's just how it's going to be. Survivors have opted to put more chests into the game in the offering screen just now, and we will pan in and get set up right now. Who's here for Zoe in the chat? I know Zoe brought a whole group of people.
Where's Zoe Naders at? Zoe
Yeah, where's Zoe Nation at? Zavada is here for both. Boo, boo, both sides. Always root for someone. So the start condition for this game is simply the Oni will start at the front porch, and the survivors all start upstairs. And that's it. Once they go, they go. So what is the killer chosen? Franklin's and Weave Attunement. Great choice. Always know where survivors are. Sloppy Butcher, Keep Heals Slower, and Collar Phobia, which they will certainly get value of. They've gone with Scalp Top Knot. I think that's what it's called, for faster Demon Dash charges, and Lion Fang for there. So can we do a quick check that all survivors are upstairs? Was that upstairs? Where's Dire Human?
Oh, Dire Human is downstairs.
Is that? Yeah, can you tell Dire Human to get upstairs? Dire Human, you silly boy. And go upstairs. And then we will begin. Yep, the walk of shame. Absolutely brutal. Okay, back to Oni. And from there we can start whenever you give the command. Everyone give Luhu a big round of applause for producing and spectating all this. Absolutely amazing. And the timer has started now. This is going to be a great game. I'm excited. I love watching Oni. And after a few injuries, they should be in quite a bit of power. So let's see, opting to break that initial door. And I think just break this one right away. If you had to pick some perks for this, Luhu, what do you think you'd go with? Are you an Oni enjoyer?
I I enjoy watching other people play Oni for
Okay.
sure.
That's fair.
The
That's totally
Weave
fair.
Attunement Franklin's is meta.
That
so,
is
you
good.
know,
I
kind
didn't think of that.
given.
I did not think of that. And B will be the first sufferer from it, and they will right now realize that that is what the Oni has. So that is like gonna be a lot of wall hacks around main building unless the team can coordinate and move it just to a corner somewhere. Have one injury on B, and Dire Human is coming up next, which should be basically permanent power. The players can heal if they want, but it is a risk because you're grouping up against Oni who may have power. So some really interesting strategies can come out this one.
And with Sloppy and Fear of Clowns.
Yeah, that is going to be rough.
Not much you can do into.
So Zoe looks to be taking the M1 down first, and now they have eyes on everyone. I would think power, yep, power right now. Let's see how they do. They could end this very quickly or run out of time. Oni and power is absolutely dangerous. And survivors must stay within 5 feet of the saloon, which makes that window viable, but the rest are not. Can he get the drop? That is a second slug.
And she got the drop on him.
B has healed, but no one has been picked up. Oh, this is quite scary. This is quite scary for B because this is one person left at 147. Robo is going to have to make quick work if this turns out how I think. Another insta down. Maybe Robo can stealth power. That would probably be best. If Robo can stealth power, they have a chance. Uh-oh. Okay. Very close, very close. Robo's going to have to try and pick up here, especially before he takes, or before they take the injuries. They do have everyone. And they know they are guarding their injuries very closely, but every time you guard these injuries, you're just wasting seconds. Dire Human is up. Lena is up. Okay. This is going better. This is going better. And the killer has smelled out the MFT. They know. They know. No, they're going to take the hits. MFT, a great pick here. 10 seconds of endurance. But if the Oni waits it out, good. A slow vault there could have been a great bait to try and get the killer to pick you up. And if you get the value from MFT, you are now 3% faster on one of the stronger loops in the game.
The survivors have absolutely turned this around.
Yes, we love to see it. I believe when I watched the competitive players play this, the average was around 3 to 4 minutes. And I'm happy to see that we have reached that as well. I was a little nervous. MFT.
Again, the winner of this competition gets to go into DVD League as top seed.
Exactly. They will play in the finals immediately. And they will be playing Protect the President if the leaks are correct. Zoe going power now. Will protect their slug, and they have 2 more to get. Wall hacks on 1. I really didn't think of Franklin's Weave Attunement. It's very smart. Imagine if they brought no items. Oh, and they have eyes on. They're picking up with insta-down. They did not get Lena. Oh my goodness. If they got B just then, that would have been absolute panic. But they can simply wall hack them to death. And does Lena have time to pick up again? This looks like it could be it. And that is going to be 4 slugs in 4:02:28. Very well done by Zoe. I think that's a strong win con. That's a strong win con to beat. So you can give the DC command. And one of them opt to take no items. Interesting. But that is Slugfest. I think that's one of my favorites. What do you guys think? Very fun game to watch. So now we will be moving to Robo, and Robo got to put the team on their back right now.
I think I'm gonna call that we're gonna see Weave Attunement and Franklin's again.
That does seem like a
Put
strong
that in
strategy.
the prediction so I can go ahead and put my whale coin on that.
Okay, let's switch up to Robo. Now, Robo does play a good bit of Oni. I think Zoe did as well, but I would guess Robo is slightly more experienced, and we shall see if that comes through.
I love this team chant. Zoe, Zoe, bright and sunny, always makes our days so funny.
I love that Zoe just brought their clan in. Who knew that they were just so ready to go?
I like that. That sounds like a nursery rhyme that a kid would say in a horror movie, in kind of like a lilting voice to tease the main character, you know?
Well, with that type of Oni time, Zoe may be a horror movie character, depending on how scared Robo is right now. But I believe Robo will clutch it up. Does chat believe? I don't know. What does the prediction look like? Chat bet on BFG slightly for this one. I know that Wesk, #1 Robo hater, may not believe, but rest of chat, I think they got some backers.
All right, Chat GPT with a second chant coming in. With Zoe by our side, we take pride, winning every game with her as our guide.
Well, you missed the big cheese wheels chant, which is Robo, they are cool. Sunglasses emoji. West said they are actually neutral. They are rooting for John Guac, but they think Robo could take this. Well, we shall see.
Wesk is a member of the Green Party here.
Yes. Accomplishing nothing and starting up no beef. So whenever they are ready, we'll move in. Just getting set up on the match here. Robo, they are cool. Wow, the chat has really taken this one and ran with it. If chat was to come up with their own Whale Wars games, what would be their ideas? Because we will probably open up a channel in the Discord after this for suggestions and ideas and try and make the next Whale Wars even bigger and even better. Also, Big Brave Boy, thank you so much for the Prime. You are a very big Brave Boy for subscribing to me. I appreciate it. Perkless Trapper 4K, no chance. Zavada, okay. Very, very cool game mode. I hope they get it. Let's switch in so we can see the offerings. And we are going to make the map foggy. That's certainly a choice. And what was the last? Was it basement in Maine?
Basement in Maine.
Okay.
I think that was really where the survivors were getting hung up last round, is that the map wasn't foggy enough.
Yeah, I
So I'm
think
glad they corrected that.
a little more
one.
fog, and maybe they wouldn't have seen the wall hacks directly across the entire building. Big Brave Boy, I'm so brave. Thank you for acknowledging. Happy to be here. I'm so glad you could catch the stream. This is a great stream to catch, Big Brave Boy. Okay, Robo has opted for Bamboozle, Infectious, Colorophobia, and Force Hesitation. Force Hesitation could come in absolutely massive. Gets a quick love tap from Zoe there, egging them on. And
Yeah.
we shall see.
In typical me fashion, I had a very confident guess that the killer would bring perks, and he did not, and I would have bet all my wheel coin on it and lost it. So,
well, that's just life. Oh, I see a
Good
new
to
chant.
see.
Robo, you've got it in the bag. If you win this one, Killer Whale plays Hag. Simply not true. Okay, let's check the survivors. They are all upstairs, and you may give Robo the OK signal whenever you are ready. And on swing they will go. Very
Limited.
insane game. Okay,
I
they're
live
just
by my
going.
word,
Okay, they're just going.
yeah, there
No swing. Robo said,
We are up,
okay,
we
that
are up.
matters. Robo opting to bam the first window without breaking the door. I think they saw all of them up on top here. They've got to get these hits in quick. We did see Zoe almost had a chance to win it, but couldn't quite pull it off, so we will see. This is a tough start. 22 seconds already, and the pressure is so high. Bam just fades away in time. Unfortunately, they have another window, and like I said, this squad is absolutely full of juicers. What the other team had in Swift experience, John Guacamole has in ours. And maybe it's not totally equal, but whatever. Robo.
Suspension of belief here, guys. Suspension of belief.
Exactly. Oni can turn everything around in a minute, especially once Infectious and Force Hesitation starts proccing. So has power in about a minute. I think that this is not the worst start I've ever seen. And I've only seen one of them.
Me personally, I've never seen Robo lose these.
Seriously, yeah, Robo is going into this as an undefeated Slugfest player. They will be popping power early. I think they know that they just have to get A down soon. And did they go the wrong way? That might have been a bad blood stain. I think they did. The survivors are now stealthing. No, they have a good blood stain. Oh, this is rough though. Infectious will proc. And Force Hesitation will almost certainly proc. I love how survivors run with Force Hesitation. We are coming in on 2 minutes here. And Robo is running out of power soon.
Oh, but...
Oh, a very late hit. Very good connection. The ping diff. If they can be an excellent M1 killer right now, they may have a chance. Knowing survivors
cool,
too.
But are they a very good M1 killer?
Let's see. Robo, they are cool. I've heard that. Lots of blood. Oh, I would have gone and got that power, I think. Opting to guard their slug instead. Hopefully team is telling them what the time is. Or maybe they don't want to stress them out. I don't know. Good fight. What are the rules? There's a rules command you can check. This one is to down all the survivors in as soon a time as possible. And they only have about a minute and a half left. Opting simply to not pick up Zoe, which is very smart because if Robo has no eyes on, they don't need to. And now Zoe is picked. Very nice flick. Style points added. Where you have people on the top floor, you have people on the bottom floor at the window. They have crows they've been hiding so long. Another down. And we have more procs. No more power though. We need insane M1 chases. If someone can run the Taylor loop, trying to get their power desperately. They have a boon up. They had time to set a boon. Oh no. Absolutely brutal. Was that Dark Theory? I hope it was Dark Theory.
Let me check. I'm kind of... Oh, we got Circle of Healing. So that's what it
very
is.
smart. And someone's up. This is looking very bad for Robo. We will give them the chance to slug everyone out and dominate this unless they decide to rage quit. But it is not looking good.
I like that the last two game modes kind of devolved into hide and seek with more steps and context.
If anything, this shows how strong hide and seek is, and that all the people who just hide for Hatchel game are actually winning.
Distortion gamers kind of getting their day right now.
That is going to be WinCon. Unfortunately, Robo is going to lose this one to Zoe. I think the coordination and strategies from Team John Guacamole were just extremely strong. We will still give Robo a chance to slug it out for a bit and hit some sick Oni flicks like that one. But yes, out of build choosings, the permanent wall hacks did quite a bit more than the infectious Force Hesitation, unfortunately. And the boon is up again. Oh my gosh. Adding insult to injury.
That's we didn't count that in the rules as BM, but
yeah,
the effect is the same.
BM, yes, I know. Brutal.
Not the intention, but the impact is the exact same.
Absolutely, Killa. You know, if they set up two boons, that is essentially BM. Unlike DVD League, we will play out the last game regardless for style points. But wow, John Guacamole, just an incredible work, incredible teamwork, and I guess having the 3,000 to 4,000 hour juicers on your team really does help quite a bit, especially when it comes to Survivor gameplay. You know what I'm really excited for is in the next Whale Wars, if we repeat games, that people will have optimized shit out of them. Are we gonna have people practicing Slugfest in customs, and then they'll go tweet about it and they'll say you'll never reach your true slugging potential unless you're playing Slugfest customs 14 hours a day. You'll never reach it.
Public lobby killers think that they slug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pub sluggers. Yeah, wow, you slugged everyone. And I think that is going to be it. Robo knows that they do not have this in them and does not want to play it out any further. All respect for them. And we will head into the last game with a dominating performance of 6-0 already. Not 6-0. 6-0. Luckily, the last game is worth 4 points, and it is so simple. It is so simple. The only thing you have to do in this last game is hook any survivor. That's it. And it will be on Badham 2, which is a very survivor-sided map, probably my least favorite map in existence when I'm on Killer. Survivors just have to bring a basement and main offering, so they can't abuse that too bad, and killers have lost most of their carrying perks. So no agitation, iron grasp, mad grit, awakened awareness, save the best for last, hangman, strict, starstruck, and lightborn. They still have some great picks. Hex, blood favor being one of them. Maybe something to avoid. I don't know. I don't know what their picks are. They have some other good picks that they can really take out. Survivors, crowd control would be another good one. But all they have to do is hook a single survivor as quick as possible. And I think that you may think the motivation is low because they've already lost, but I think the motivation to not get swept is very high. I would not want to get swept. So they will be playing clown. They will start across the street, throw one bottle, reload, and that is the start of the game. And this one just seems painful. This one could really be over in like 30 seconds if survivors aren't coordinated. And if they are coordinated, it could go into the minutes, which is why it's worth 4 points. It's the ultimate teamwork game. Unlike the Obsession, unlike Protect the President, you can't just hide it out because any hook anywhere will win the game, or at least end the timer. So I'm very excited for this one. Checking on where we're loading. And we will be loading into one sec, we're just solving a thing.
Let me vamp a little. How are you doing, chat? How's your week's been? We don't edge in the whale court. Much like the mighty whale, the blowhole must be engaged. I wish I didn't read that. Miss Who?
Okay, we are solving someone's computer technical issues. We will get to the game as soon as possible. Bebe Gasagaska, thank you for driving really fast from work.
I told her to quit her job so she could make it here, but I will accept this alternative. And I couldn't be happier to see you. I was asking you a question earlier, and that's the one you read. Been a little busy. Go ahead and repeat that if it's still applicable. I think this analogy really got away from us. If it started with edging, it was already lost.
Zavada, I never had a job to be here. Congratulations, Zavada. I wish we could all be so lucky to play DVD. Okay, we are sorting out some computer technical issues. Like I said.
See bite. Hello. Sorry if that was a little too much. Maybe that was the first time anyone could hear me on stream.
No, I don't think that was. 1 second. Who is first? It is going to be Zoe's clown. Okay.
How does it feel to share the announcing table with someone who shit talks you every week live on stream? I feel like that might be a question for Killa Whale as well. Me personally, I'm happy to be here.
Luhu is they said I'll do anything for the right dollar amount, and apparently the right dollar amount was 0.
It was $0.
So they really sacrificed all their morals to be here for nothing. Okay, we are having game restarts, some PC technical difficulties, but this game I think will be really exciting because I if games ended when I hooked one survivor, I'd be absolutely stoked. The Luhu Q&A starts now, apparently. That's what the chatters are saying.
Luhu, Killa whale was shit talking C like a crazy
Wait, that's
person.
Monkey. Don't respond to Monkey. Can we appreciate Nessie Bite is staying up till like 5 a.m. in Britain right now to watch Whale Wars? And shout out everyone in this chat who has showed up.
Luhu, are the allegations true that you are a good source of protein? The allegations that I have launched against myself have never been disproven, even in court of law. Additionally, I am an arachno-communist, so there's a lot of components of myself. You know, there's a lot to say. Plus, it is true. Favorite color, and where were you on the morning of September 11th, 2001? It is famously yellow, and my lawyer will be in contact. Don't ask any further questions.
Okay. Killa, who's your favorite killer and why is it Clown? I like his jolly chuckle, of course. You know who really likes Clown is Best in the West. They like them so much that they P100 them, and they're extremely proud of it. Okay, I think we are close to getting this solved. Last person has restarted their DVD, and we'll be in soon. Sorry for the delay. And we are loading in. Oh, got to change the time to beat. So this killer up will be Zoe, correct? Does Zoe have an exclamation on their name? Yes, I'll put an exclamation.
Hey, put 2. We're hype here.
And they're on Team John Guac. Okay, let's move in. We are starting. Okay. The clown will be going across the street to the main building and waiting for the survivors to group up at the front of main, and all they have to do is hook anyone.
Basically, again, how all my DVD games start.
The win con is whatever you make it. That's my opinion. Okay.
I always say you're always winning if you're having fun, but since that's not possible in DVD, it is just one hook, in my opinion.
Okay, I'm gonna get them to the school doorway. Is that just about all of them? I think that's 4, correct?
I'm counting 4.
Okay. I think if they're happy with their start position, then we can be happy. Remember, the goal is to just hook any survivor. So Luhu, you can go ahead and give the start command whenever you're ready. And the timer will start on the throw. There it is. They have to reload, and they are off. All they have to do is simply get one hook. Using the speed bottles. Oh my gosh, I love it. They're clearly on someone already. Badham can be brutal for starts, but they're already on Lena. And like I said, this challenge could end so fast depending on how well the survivors coordinate their team. They do not have a pallet.
Oh, what?
But they are going to go down under. There's a hook right there. Oh no. Oh no. Clown's just instant. But they have Sabo. They have Sabo. Okay. This is good. Important. Already Saboed. Good, good, good. That would have been horrific if they got hooked that fast.
You
But
have
they
never
will
seen a more coordinated team in your life.
There was an explosion and there was a Sabo hook. I don't think they can get. They're gonna have to Sabo the second hook. Oh, but Boil Over might hide the hooks for them. No, they see one in the distance, and the survivors will be body blocking. Robo wiggling hard, and Sketchy is just gonna have to hold. Oh, he got it. He's got it. He's got it. 111. This is already a great start. They're doing really good. Chatters are throbbing, apparently.
Any throbbers?
These survivors are doing a great job. They are running out of resources, though, because Lena just got picked up, and Robo is down again above basement. Zoe opting to waste a little time and reload here so they can get a yellow bottle. Will they go for basement? Basement might be a little tough with Boilover. They're not. They see a hook. This could be it. I don't see any blockers. They have Sketchy Street. They have Sketchy Street. And they can't block again. You can't block again, which means this is going to be a 149 win condition. Congratulations, Zoe. May disconnect, and we will move into that. If they can simply hook before 149, they have a shot. They have a shot at not getting swept. Okay. Let me set up the next. I'm excited. This is a exciting win con. I don't want to see a sweep. I want to see Robo dominate.
Clown on Badham Preschool. Call that class clown. Am I right, guys?
Damn.
Why don't we ever talk about that?
Damn. Damn. No, I'm just speechless because that went so hard. That joke apparently has chat throbbing. And they're cheering for you, so it did something right.
Oh, guys, I'll be here all week. Really. Killa's gonna keep the stream going, and I'm just gonna sit here.
Okay. Let me check. Robo will be the clown for this one. And we will set the win con to 149. I think that's beatable. I think you take your time, maybe hit a few force hesitations or something. I think you can do it. Okay.
Making it even through a blue screen. So the perseverance of these players.
I'm gonna check on lobby really quick.
Another Luhu, another one, please. Whale Wars. Call that Krill Lilla Warfare. Like Krill.
What?
So yeah, so
okay. Wait, Gorilla Warfare? All right, I'll take it.
Krill
I'll take it.
Illa?
Wait, Wagyu has something. Whale Wars, more like Krill Boars. I don't quite follow that one.
I didn't get that one.
Well, I'm here now. Sorry, traffic. We're on the last game of the night, Macca. You're gonna have to watch the VOD.
Krilling it. There we go.
Okay, I'm going to transition into the game loading. And this team is also opting for faraway hooks and a basement in main offering, which is required. Oh no, Maka, don't krill yourself. You're here in time. You're here in time. Are you prepared for the oncoming litigation from Animal Planet for the appropriation of the title Whale Wars? Do they have a Whale Wars? Do whales fight? I honestly had no idea. We have a player in the chat. Everyone cheer for Electra PNG, who has absolutely played their heart out on Team Brain Cell Free Gaming. They will be watching Robo finish it out. All the players in here did absolutely amazing. None of these players have played under pressure before on a stream in weird games with stupid start conditions and things don't make sense. So everyone deserves a big hand. And we are just about to get started. Luhu, I think that was all four. If you want to give the command whenever you're ready.
Yeah, just one hand. Okay, guys, don't get greedy.
Robo's throwing the bottle. They have forgotten the reload, but we'll put it up for pressure.
We let him have it.
We let him have it. Yeah, loser's advantage or something. Okay, Robo. These survivors all opting to stay together, which screams trouble to me. Robo just needs a down and will miss bottles before he gets a hit on Alarm. This building could be quite nasty. But remember, they just have to get any hook. Any hook on anyone, so no one can really body block too hard. 37 seconds in. Robo guesses the wrong side for the pallet. It is over here, though. Oh! I thought they should have had that hit. Ping problems. Opting not to reload. Trap them in here. And kick from this side. 53 seconds. They need the down. Team John Guacamole has just played absolutely out of their minds this whole tournament. But we shall see. A hook can happen very fast.
John is, but I am loving his guacamole.
John's guacamole was an incredibly impressive showcase here. Okay, but they do have the down on Not Killer. They don't hear anyone. Checking quickly. Hopefully their team is informing them. They have the hook right out here. Oh, they've got to go quick though. They've got to go quick. They know the Sabo. This is basically ungettable. And oh, they're gonna have to risk it soon if they want it. They're gonna have to risk it. The Throngler having an absolute excellent chase right now. And
really doing a lot for Jet representation this entire stream.
You know, Robo is begging it for it to be the anniversary event where they can just press Q to win and hook instantly. With 2 down, they may insta-pick. Or they're going to keep thinking about it.
Robo going for the full 4K?
Mama said, you know what? We'll make up points however we can. No one's around here. The other two just like hid. They're scared. The clown aura. Alarm here. Alarm also have Robo said, you know what? I'm going to slug everyone down here. There's simply no way they can avoid the hook at that point. I respect the dedication.
Finally, you really gotta add up these style points. You really gotta add up these style points.
They're still playing Slugfest, and they're gonna win it.
Is he?
I think they got stuck slightly.
Got a little stuck.
Clown, a man of girth. Forced hesitation comes in big. At this point, I think you take the hook. No one in the locker, but someone had to pick up. No, maybe they had Unbreakable. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. This is so tough to hook with Boilover. And Robo being an excellent sport playing out this whole tournament. Everyone agreed at the beginning of this that no matter what, they would play out all 5 games. It is just a meme tournament among friends. And unfortunately, they have flip-flop. And honestly, if Robo chooses to CC at that point, I would have. I felt my finger reaching for the escape key at that moment. Like, I'm not even playing, and I was like, oh gosh, I might.
Going to Task Manager and immediately just force closing down daylight, uninstalling it.
This is the absolute power of 4-man squad who is committed to doing nothing but making you miserable. No gens need to be done. And I don't know if they're able to hook at this point. Jeff. Oh, if they could just get it down there. It'd be so much easier. The hard thing too is they know they need to insta pick because of flip flop. I would just grab Throngler. Opting for Zoe. I think Robo may call it. They may know that they are not gonna finish it.
He has a survivor salad here. You can really just pick any of them.
Unfortunately, Pyramid Head was not allowed for this game, and I think we are gonna give Robo the pass. This is a pretty impossible situation to get out of, and everyone knows it. That was extremely well played by John Guacamole, with Zoe as Hattie hiding in the last. Oh, but they will take the 4-man slug. They will. They said, I'm not quitting. We're getting in here. We're getting forced hesitation value. They lure him up.
The stakes are not what we set them in the game to be, but they have never been higher. He keeps raising them.
Okay, Throngler dead right here, and this should be a hook. I don't care. Oh, just don't pick up a flip-flop, user. Don't pick up a flip-flop. Okay, Throngler. That was correct. That was correct. If they can just get outside. They've got it. Unfortunately, stupid boil over. I hate that perk. They see a hook. Are they gonna make it?
Genuinely has no purpose.
It pissed me off so much, and that is a hook. Robo, good sport, plays it out all the way, and that is gonna do it for our Whale Wars. Massive domination. John Guacamole Cup winners came to play. Like I said, I only gave these teams 48 hours, so they studied hard. They made sure they had the strats, and that is gonna be it for us. I hope everyone enjoyed Whale Wars. Please give a shout out to everyone who participated. They did amazing. None of them have competed in competitions before. This is comp light, and it is a lot of pressure to get up on the stage and play as hard as they did. So please give a shout out to all your competitors.
They didn't even just have to play. They also had to be organized by someone who has never organized this before. And so they had an extra challenge of me interfering with their gameplay.
Exactly.
It's a huge.
Warm my ass. We will have VOD ups, and this will be uploaded to the VOD channel on YouTube tomorrow so you can watch. And eventually there will be a full video on it with a little extra editing and cutting out the downtime and stuff. So yes, huge shout out to Lou, who was producer and organizer for all this while I ran the stream. And also shout out to Hens, who helped me just coordinate a bunch of stuff and understand how to best cast a tournament. That was very nice of them to help out. But I hope you guys all had a great time. We will do more Whale Wars in the future if you enjoyed it. And go congratulate the winners and congratulate the losers. Everyone played very hard. I hope you all had a good stream. Luhu, anything else?
Luhu, can we get a let's go Zoe?
Let's get also a
let's
shout
go
out.
Zoe.
Let me shout you out really quick. Or if a mod knows how. Luhu runs a variety channel. They're not cursed to play this one game over and over. So please go follow if you enjoyed this and if you enjoyed their casting, because you can see more of it. All right, I think that's going to do it for us. No Trapper ASMR will be played, and I hope you all enjoyed. It was very fun. Very fun tournament. All good?
All good.
All right. I hope everyone has
good. I'm good.
I hope everyone has a good night. I hope you enjoyed Whale Wars,